Hello everybody and welcome back to Fallout 4. So the last time we were here in the Wasteland, we were just finishing up this quest at the Fort Hagen Satellite Array. I need to talk to Ada, it looks like, for the next part here, if she'll just stand still for a second. And then we'll find out where we're going to be led next on this Automatron stuff. Hello, Ada.
What can I do for you?
Here's the final radar beacon.
Of course. Shouldn't take but a moment. There you go. Still in one piece. I'm not sure why you want the head back. All we needed was its radar beacon. Besides, robo-brains are notorious for being, well, a real pain in the neck.
What else do you know about them?
Quite simply, it's the first time General Atomics produced a successful union between organic matter and robotics. The brain is used both as a control unit and a data storage unit, which is far more efficient than using standard circuits. Unfortunately, there were a lot of programming issues with these robots, which caused them to be a bit, shall we say, unhinged. Hopefully, this particular robo-brain will have some of the answers that we've been seeking.
A union of organic matter and robotics? Sounds a lot like a synth.
Not at all. The robo-brain was built with a very different design philosophy in mind. General Atomics' intent was to use the human brain to augment the robot's functions, primarily to accelerate the decision-making process. Free thought and individuality was never intended. These were expressly built like soldiers, to follow orders without question. The robo-brain's unfortunate tendency towards violence and aggression should be considered more of a malfunction than a calculated decision.
Now that you have the final radar beacon, will it be enough to track down the mechanist?
I certainly hope so. I've already started the calculations while we've been having this conversation. That still doesn't explain why you need that head back.
Multitasking. Oh, let's see here. We still need it, Ada. I believe it can help us access the mechanist facility.
Of course. It makes perfect sense that the mechanist would not only keep its location a closely guarded secret, but would secure it against intrusion as well. I'm terribly sorry. I hadn't considered that possibility at all. I'm afraid when it comes to assisting humans, I'm not doing very well lately.
Why would you say something like that?
Isn't it obvious? Ever since I let my friends die in that caravan, I feel like I've been failing in my duties. I chose the route we took the day we were attacked. Perhaps if I had selected an alternate route, they'd still be alive. Sometimes I wish that Jackson had programmed me with my personality mode set permanently to disabled.
You shouldn't think that way. Your personality helps you think creatively.
I always considered my personality to be a burden, but I suppose I've been looking at it incorrectly. I really think I needed to hear that from someone else. Thank you. Now I've distracted you for long enough. I'll finish up my calculations while you deal with our new friend, Jezebel. Hopefully, she'll be able to grant us access to the Mechanist's facility and we can put an end to this nonsense once and for all.
Build Jezebel a body. Okay, so we need to get back to Sanctuary where we've got our robot building station, and you know what, we're so full on gear and stuff, it is definitely way past time that we get back and unload. So yeah, we looted this all last time, so let's take a look and see where we're at and what we've got going here. Wow, look at these guys. Flame entrance and stuff. Pretty cool. No, I don't want the toy. What's in here? I'll take the drugs.
If you find any spare parts, you be sure and let me know.
So let's see where we've got to go next. Do we want to just run that? That's not too far. Let's just start heading that way. if I don't see anything exciting, we'll fast travel, but part of me wants to look around while we're in the area. This one's boarded up. I'm not gonna spend too much time, but we'll take a look. Actually, I don't really have time to, or room to loot, so this probably isn't gonna do much. I should activate this. I know there was that other one I could activate and it lifted up. I have no idea if that did anything. Yeah. Does it turn on the radio? Yep. Raider radio signal, distress signal, civil alert system. Holy cow. Well, I don't hear anything on that one.
This has been a pre-recorded message. Message repeats in 3 seconds.
Faintly hear that one.
Anyone out there interested in buying some chems? Come find me. I'm at 3 Truths with Flags. Wait for me there, and I promise you won't be disappointed. These chems will really take your head off and spin it around.
I can't hear it. It's so faint, but I'm just listening to it because it might key up a quest.
Anyone out there interested in buying
Well, let me listen to this last one to see if it's strong. It's not either. Oh well. Maybe next time I'm in the area. Hey, what's that mark for on the map? Green Top Nursery. I have a quest that I think is actually bugged out, and that could be it. Yeah, I think it is. To be honest, we're even lucky this build is still playing, this Fallout setup I've made, because this is so early with mods. I mean, if you would have done this with Skyrim, this thing would be crash fest and not even running right now. Are you kidding me? They're launching these things off of here like missiles? What do I do, shoot them? Well, they don't really aim right, but it looks cool. Oh, come on. Whoa, there we go. Wow, what a weird little... Is that their artillery? See how far I am to see if this is worth making this run. Yeah. Yeah, we're not making very quick time. I'm just going to go ahead and travel back to Sanctuary because we're going to have to dump a ton of gear. And I really want to get on to the next Automatron quest here. Ah, good old home. So let's see here. I'm actually going to drop this off. I'm not a big power armor user, so we'll see. Now the cool thing is we have this new... I've got this new power armor, the Tesla suit. So let's take a look with this one. Yeah, you're probably holding it, aren't you,
How
Ada?
may I be of service?
I need to trade with you.
Let's take a look at what you've got.
Very good time with you so loaded now.
So that's it, huh? It doesn't come with a Tesla helmet, I guess? That's all T51. What do the Tesla stats do anyway? Haven't really looked at that. Energy damage, energy damage, energy damage. Yeah, and see, I usually don't even shoot energy weapons that much. Not that I don't want to. Okay, so I'm gonna do all my ammo and crafting stuff, and then I will be right back after we've done all that. Okay, everybody, so we are back here. I've done all my gear and taken care of all that stuff. As far as gear, what we've done now is I've actually got this Tesla rifle that I'm gonna carry. I've improved some of my guns, mostly just the two little handguns that I'm carrying. And then in the apparel, we're wearing this Assassin's Metal right arm, which reduces damage from humans. And did I equip another piece? I think it was like a lightweight piece I put on as well. So that will help us out a little bit. And let's see. So now we are back here at our robot workbench. So what I need to do is work on this robo brain, so let's take care of that.
What are you building?
Oh, okay, so yeah, there's Jezebel's head. This mod cannot be removed. I just wanted to make a save just in case I do something wrong here. Alright, so there's the head of Jezebel. Head armor? No head armor. Head factory armor. Yeah, we'll give her some head armor so that juicy little brain doesn't get smacked around. Torso. So I guess it doesn't matter what I make. I can't even really do that one yet because of science rank 2. We got the Protectron, which is 29 and 7, 29 and 7. A little more health. We'll do the Assaultron. Front armor. Oh, what's that misc mon? Okay, nothing I've opened yet. Left arm. So a claw or regular arm. So I guess that's just the difference between melee or not. Let's do the claw on that one. Oh, cool. So here we can do the laser or the grip. Let's do the grip. And then maybe, I guess, on the right arm, then we'll do something that shoots. Reduce melee. Okay. So I think we did that right. No armor. Legs. You know, oh, why I don't have enough to do that one? That's a bummer. That's okay. I can always change it later. And we don't have to worry about paint. But man, I wanted to change Ada and take those tracks off. I mean, the tracks are noisy, but they give you tons of carrying weight, so I'm not sure exactly what I want to do on that yet.
Interesting. This body you've selected for me isn't quite what I had envisioned, but it will have to suffice.
What kind of body were you expecting?
Considering I look like a junk bot that's been hastily welded together by an amateur, I'd say almost anything else would have been better. However, I suppose I shouldn't be surprised, given your limited skill set derived from your equally diminished intelligence.
Sorry, Your Highness. The Royal Tailor has been quite ill, and I'm afraid the task fell to me instead.
If you're attempting to use sarcasm as an intimidation tactic, I'm afraid you're wasting your time. Look, it's obvious we don't care for each other's company, which suits me just fine. So, why don't you ask me everything you wanted to know, and then I'll be on my way.
Tell me everything about the Mechanist.
Now there's a fascinating subject. The Mechanist, amazingly adept at programming, a veritable genius with electronics. I'm not surprised you're interested. I've been dutifully carrying out the Mechanist's instructions to help the people of the Commonwealth for quite a long time.
Helping the people of the Commonwealth? You?
Absolutely. It's my primary directive. The Mechanist instructed me to seek out and help the people of the Commonwealth. By my calculations, the easiest way to help a human is simply to destroy it. There's no point in prolonging a laughably fragile life. It's the most efficient way to assist them. Any other effort to help tends to result in numerous complex side effects.
The Mechanist gave you these instructions to kill people.
Well, not exactly. The specific instruction was to help people. I merely interpreted the most efficient way to perform my duties. Assisting a human to the best of my abilities only affords a 25% survival rate. That means there's a 75% chance that despite my efforts, the human I'm assisting will die from something beyond my control. Therefore, it's better to hasten the human's death and put them out of their likely chance of misery than to deplete my limited time. It's actually quite elementary, but given your minimal intellect, I suppose I shouldn't be surprised you don't understand.
Wow, I mean, that does sound like logic thinking when you don't put emotion in it. So, I mean, I guess that's kind of how a robot might look at it, but man, that is dark. Can we stop with the petty bickering and just get to the part where you tell me how to access the Mechanist facility?
I promised to answer your questions, and unlike humans, I don't have the capacity to lie. It's rather simple, really. In order to gain entry to the Mechanist facility, You're going to need to outfit one of your robots with an MSAT modification. I'll upload the plans to your Pip-Boy device. There. I've fulfilled my portion of our agreement. Perhaps I'll remain here for a while and see how things resolve between yourself and the Mechanist. Purely for my own amusement, of course. I suspect you'll have quite a tale to tell once you return. But then again, I'd be surprised if you ever return at all.
So that's it. Let me make sure there's nothing else I can talk to this little brat about. Hey.
I expect you'll be leaving me behind. Typical. At least now I'll have time to work on my pi to the last digit calculation.
Okay, looks like nothing else. So let's go talk to Ada here. Ada.
Yes, sir? I trust you've completed your business with Jezebel. I hope she wasn't too difficult.
Is there a chance these robots could be misinterpreting orders?
Yes, I've considered the possibility. The contradictory nature of the Mechanist's broadcasts are troubling. But the truth is, regardless of intent, the Mechanist needs to be stopped. These robots are too much a threat. Were you able to discover how to gain access to the Mechanist?
Think we can trust what Jezebel said? I'm hoping she doesn't have her own interpretation of the word access, too.
We'll soon find out. What did she have to say?
I'll need to modify a robot to gain access. Jezebel uploaded the plans for an MSAT to my Pip-Boy.
A custom modification that acts as a key to the Mechanist facility. Very smart. In fact, chances are high the MSAT may be required for multiple access points, like a robot identification card. As for my task, I was able to decrypt the signal with the final radar beacon. The source is coming from a Robco sales and service center, most likely a front for a larger operation. It's time to take the offensive. Have you formulated a plan?
Did you have any ideas?
I am at an impasse. I wish to see the Mechanist endure the same fate as my friends, but I know this to be due to my personality subroutine. When I compartmentalize, I want to know reason and motive before passing judgment. This is why I leave the decision to you. Now, if you're ready, I believe you have an MSAT to install.
Well, why, I think I would do that on Ada. Adhesive. Of course.
You certainly know your way around a workbench.
Okay, so now our next thing is we're gonna have to pick up some adhesive so that I can craft this. And then after that, let's take a look and make sure quest-wise, do I have anything else? Yeah, install the MSAT on a robot.
I must apologize for the odd noise.
So let me go check. I've actually got stuff here that I haven't looted in all these buildings. I'm gonna go check everything and grab what I can and see if off camera if I can get these adhesives so we can get moving on here. Okay, I got what I need, so let's take care of Ada. And I might be able to improve Ada while we're at it, especially the Mr. Handy Thruster. I'm going to try that just for movement. We're not going to have the carrying ability, but man, that's really going to make getting around so much easier. And let's see while we're in here what we can do to the armor. Is that what she has now as a laser? So that does 48. Oh wow, that reduces carrying capacity. Alright, so we got a new Ada too. Talk about quiet, easy, fast. This should be cool. I am excited about this. Hello.
I'd be happy to help if I can. Please take your components, sir.
What? What was that about? A pencil and a base and stuff? That didn't make much sense.
Yeah, new orders, sir.
Self-destruct? Dismiss, never mind, disable personality. Okay, this is strange. What the heck happened? Oops. Access the mechanist lair, so...
No problem.
Robco Sales and Service Center. By the Boston Airport. Okay, so now it looks like our next quest is we're gonna have to head to the airport near the Boston airport. So we might fast travel in the next episode to that area. It looks like we've got to access the mechanist lair inside this Robco Sales and Service Center. Meanwhile, while we're in here, I've got to level up, so let's take a look at that level up. I know I need science number 2 for some of those mods. And then we've got robotics coming up, so that's fine. Okay, everybody, I think this is going to be it for this episode. We got a lot done. Really interesting talking to that robo-brain that the robots might be misinterpreting what the mechanist is actually telling them to do. He may not be a bad guy after all. I can't wait to get down there near the Boston airport to that Robco place and talk to him. We're going to be traveling much better with Ada now, so I can't wait for that. A lot of good stuff coming. I just want to thank everybody for watching and watching any of the other videos on the channel. If you have any questions, let me know below. If you like the content, give me a subscribe or a like. It helps out so much. Otherwise, take care, have a good one, and I will see you all next time.